So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. And the counter-attack is on for Milan. He can run onto that. Hits one! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Milan with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. David Villa, Jim, a little gem amongst strikers.
Yeah, and I think there are probably two things that set him apart, Peter. First, the ability to mould himself into any from...
He's having a hit! And he's heaved it away. Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cruyff. Good read, needed to be. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. No way through. Oh, such a clever touch. Cleared without hesitation. Vieira. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. And he's taking no chances there. Luis Suarez. David Villa. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Thiago Silva can get it clear. Now it's Cruyff. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. That has been cut short. Well, played right into his path. Real chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Roberto Carlos tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, Red, nice interception. Chouameni, and it's Maradona. Van Dijk is there, and he can get that clear. Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And here's Kante. Shapes to shoot. He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. And the shot! And it's Maradona. Little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Eto'o did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Van der Ven calmly anticipates. And they can counter here. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Decent ball. And he's there to clear it. Chouameni. Chouameni unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Suarez is herring after that one. Chouameni, and that's been intercepted. Driving forward, Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho proves just a little bit too strong. Has a goal! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Milan really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Ronaldinho, good driving run. And it's Maradona. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it. Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Played back. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very...
Chance to finish. And he's only too happy to take that back. Maradona. David Villa! Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Reflections on the first half?
Milan really have looked a bit disjointed to me. Their passing has let them down in key moments, but that's also due for the need of better movement to create more options in the danger areas, something the manager, I think, has to stress to them now.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Here's the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And that has left him in a heap. And he's managed to get free. Yamal. Cruyff. He's in, surely! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Luis Suarez, brilliantly cut out. And he's there to get it away. Conte! Conte! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he's got the beating of his man. He can get that clear. Oh, easy pickings there.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Eto being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And it's Vieira. Makaleli. Just about up to the hour now. Lovely feet.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. He's found a way through. David Villa! No mistake! There is the breakthrough! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
It's Eto'o! It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Pass is just off target.
Milan showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
It is a corner, good chance. Corner number 2 then. Roberto Carlos gets it away. Maradona. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
He's got full. That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Sostituzione per il Milan, numero 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Eto'o. He has found the way through. Can he finish? And he's really put himself on the line here.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Sostituzione per il Milan, numero 18. Vieira lascia il campo per il numero 1.
Tries to get it clear. Bellingham! So close to drawing level.
Yeah, he was just a little too eager to get his chance away there, and it could have level matters.
And that's been won straight back. Milan are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Played into space out wide.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Mbappe! Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Maradona. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's onside! And that was very necessary. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely aimed pass. The less said about that pass, the better.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Maradona. Pedri. And that has put paid to that. Referee has just said play on. Milan are looking to break at pace. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim? Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here. Ronaldinho. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Now there's a headline maker, Steven Gerrard.
Focal point for any team he plays in.
Yeah, I suspect he may be deployed as a more holding midfielder, but that seems wrong when you know how good he is 30 yards forward.
Well, there's the clearance. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Now it's Hullet. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more, no less.
Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And the ball's come loose here. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hullet. Eto'o! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Eto'o really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, smashing header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Makelele did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's got away. Up he goes! Ronaldinho! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Milan have broken. He's had a shot! Sticks it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Danielson receives it in a wide position. He gets big. Oh, it's fallen loose again. Goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go.
Real chance! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And here's Eto'o. Decent hit!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that is out of play. Costa Curta. Well timed, excellent interception. And the pass is intercepted. And he's managed to get free. Looking for the runner. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Oh, that just required a bit...
It's Eto'o! It's run loose. Oh, he's been... And the keeper couldn't hold it. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, super ball! Oh, such a clever touch. He is just caressing the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Danielson. Drogba! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Bowie does really well to win the ball there. Deco, and he's intervened well there. And here's Eto'o. Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! And he hits the net. And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
There's the hit! Oh, split-second reaction.
Eto'o clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bullet! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And this could be the final action of the first half. Oh, what a climb! And more, and more, and more! And there is the big 200! Everybody reminds him what he has gone and done. Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Milan blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And it's half-time here.
Well, every time they've gone through the gears, Peter, they've looked like scoring. So provided they can stay well clear of the handbrake, they ought to be completely out of sight fairly soon.
It really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 14, Drogba.
So off we go once more.
Numero 10, lasciano il campo per il numero 21, il numero 27,
and it's
il
Deco.
numero 15.
Serginho. He has found the way through.
That's good play from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos gets good distance on it. Milan do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Van Dijk gets it clear. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. And here's Haaland. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Maradona has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Adams is the guilty party there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. That is a special goal. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Oh, that was breathtaking. He'll never hit another as well in his whole career.
And yes, it's him again. Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. That has ended up in no man's land. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Yamal. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham has a look inside the box. He's picked his way through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Diving header! He scores! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Chance to finish. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Lovely feet. Roberto Carlos. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Gerrard. And it's Deco. Costa Curta. Roberto Carlos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Aims beyond the defence. Messi bops him off it and wins back the ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Gullit. Bellingham. Oh, here's a chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? That is good strength. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vieira. He's shifting through the gears here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And now they can clear their lines. And here's Cruyff. Cruyff is flagged offside. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Thinks one through. Belling. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Ci saranno 3
Maradona.
minuti di recupero.
And the number on the board is 3. And that could set him on his way. And the shot, Yamal! And he's spooned it over the bar. Messi looking to get on the end of this. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Bullet gleefully reminding us of what a superb day he's had at the office. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, we're on the way. Looking for the run. There they go, hunting in packs. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He can run onto that. Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Owen. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. The wait had become maddening for Argentina fans. 28 years since their last major title. They finally managed it, and it was, of course, largely down to this man.
Yeah, and they won it in the best way possible against Brazil, in Brazil. OK, it wasn't exactly a classic match by any means, but still, they did it.
It's Messi! Just off target.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Owen. Griezmann. And they're quick to press. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges? Well, he's had a hit! And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Victoria with the corner, there first. And he gets rid in a hurry. Real chance here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's heaved it away. Beraldo. Now Costa Curta. Messi. Oh, big chance! Eto'o. And it's Ronaldinho. And no, that was never going to make it. Shifted upfield.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Nice defending, it's got the job done. He's looking to set free a runner. Milan still without a single shot on target. And here's Hullet. Look at the space here. Good read, needed to be. And he's there to belt it away. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Caught offside that time. Griezmann, Pedri, Owen. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Vieira. And here's Eto'o. Oh, right place, right time.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Griezmann. Owen. And the shot! Goal! Victoria! And Victoria are in front. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Messi hits one! And he's really put himself on the line here. This is their second corner of the game. And Dijk gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Hullet. Makaleli. And it's Thuram. And here's Cruyff. Vieira! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Vieira deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Ah, he's given it away. Now it's Hullet. It's a mighty effort. Oh, taken with style. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, that's nice. And it's Vieira. Oh, that's neat. Real chance! Marvellous goal! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Milan get themselves into the lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And they've got rid. Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a shot! He scores! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And the first 45 minutes are up.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Milan head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. pull it. Nicely spread. Costa Curta cuts it out.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Owen. Rodri. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Adams. Now Neymar. Now it's Owen. Rodri. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
No luck with that dink over the top. Koundé. Rodri. And it's Griezmann.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pedri. Oh, good read. Makaleli. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ronaldinho. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Owen. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Owen. Backward it goes. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Costa Curta. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, Red, nice interception. Interesting ball. And he's away. It's Eto'o! And more, and more, and more. And the lead is 3. It is surely done. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something.
Has a go! It's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? He's got the shot away! And he hits the net! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Victoria give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. And it's Griezmann.
Neymar really made the tough part look easy, and the easy part very complicated.
So, third corner of the game.
Vamos ter uma substituição. O número 35, número 10, Messi, número 11.
Van Dijk clears it away.
Número 77, Griezmann. Número 8.
Milan have the chance to go the other way.
Número 3. Número 19.
Oh, there is a look that says it all.
Número
A
5.
piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, important interception. Cleared without complication. And there's green grass ahead of him. Bullet! And that would have been game, set and match.
Bullet should really have closed the game out then, and this could come back to haunt him. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. No, that's been intercepted. Ronaldinho. Decent hit! And yes, it's there!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Eto'o. João Cancelo. Maradona. Aimed beyond the defence. João Cancelo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, what a... And the shot! Great football, shot and save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Cleared away. Victoria are looking to go forward now. Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. Milan looking to pass their way through. Maradona. Yamal. Now it's Hullet. And it's Owen. And it's Maradona. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that was vital. Makalele gets rid without sophistication. Vieira. Driving on and making good progress. And here's Ronaldinho. And the number on the board is 3. Yamal in with the challenge. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Milan have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Eto'o picking up. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's got away. Ah, that's a fine interception. Quality ball. Could move up a gear here. Nedved. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Roberto Carlos. He's through here. Vieira. Roberto Carlos could try cutting inside here. Gabriel clears it away. Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, they could be caught out. Tries a shot! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
And that should get the job done. And here's Eto'o. He is just caressing the ball. There's the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That'll be a throw. Hits one!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Great chance! In for the pieces! It's there! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nedved for Szoboszlai. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's managed to get free. That's going to go a long way. Rummenigge. Makaleli.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Always onto this. And Hullet! No, again, there's no way through. Looking for options for movement. Can he finish? And more, and more, and more. And they're at it again in double quick time. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Milan find a position of real strength now. Chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Gabriel cuts it out.
Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Ronaldinho! And the keeper's well positioned.
Milan certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Cleared without complication. And it's Nedved. And the ball... He's had a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Yaya Toure. Milan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Cruyff turns... It's Ronaldinho! Oh, that's a waste.
Milan just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
And here's Nedved. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's a nicely measured pass. And that was very necessary.
Il quarto uomo
Hullet.
indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Hullet! No, not quite.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Ronaldinho. This is promising. Van Balken. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Milan are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. There's the start of the second half. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Gabriel kept his eye on it, and he's there. Szoboszlai.
Milan are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Messi powering forward here, and he's away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rummenigge. Maldini producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He's having a hit! Gabriel is the guilty party there. Gabriel has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
You just can't argue with the referee there, Peter. He spelt it out for him earlier.
And the keeper can swallow it up.
Carlos has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
And Hullet! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Milan were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Maldini clears. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Ronaldinho! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Milan have their second corner now. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And he's there to make the challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Eto'o is flagged offside. Deftly away. Vieira. Great ball if he can get there. A good ball, and this looks promising. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Van Bouten, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Moved on forwards. Has a shot! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Cruyff. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's picked his way through. Little doubt, that is a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Soboslai. Ronaldinho. Vieira, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, he's burst through! And it's Eto'o. Has a go! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Mbappe. Rummenigge. He is through here. Oh, he's got a side of goal. Real chance! And yes, it's there! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 14.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 4.
So is this the start of a
Lasciano il
comeback?
campo per il numero
Rummenigge.
9. Il numero 1.
That's surely a
Il
foul,
numero
free
5.
kick.
Puyol.
The ref's been
Attenzione,
lenient
una
here. I
sostituzione.
doubt he'll get too many more chances. So, what can they come up with here? So, he's plotting something before playing it in. Davis with the clearance. Iniesta. Well, that is one way to stop him. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. Guardiola. And here's Pullet, chance to finish. And that would have won it.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Szoboszlai. Well read, nice interception. The ball has bounced loose now. Into the last 5 minutes. He could be in here. And that is expertly dealt with. Kimmich gets it clear. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Bellingham. That's good play. That's a sharp pass. Kimmich did just about enough to come out on top there. Looks for the finish. And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Just eases him off the ball. And it's Ronaldinho. Rummenigge. Roberto Carlos. It's a mighty effort! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
That's that, the end. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Eto'o claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the cruise. And Hullet! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So, a breakthrough already. Van Dijk spots it and intersects. Great ball, and he has a go! This time, surely! And yes, it's there! 2-0, and in next to no time. Ronaldinho at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're...
Hullet! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Hullet brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Milan have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hullet, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Cruyff. Vieira. To Thuram. Thuram charging forward down that flank. Up he goes! Tries a header! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And that's really well manoeuvred. No, he's just misjudged that one. Beraldo. That is a great pick out. Barrios. Musiala. Owen. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Musiala. Pablo Barrios. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, well played.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's picked out the run. Cruyff. And he welcomes it in. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well timed, excellent interception. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly... Could be danger here! Koundé, now he's off and running. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Eto'o is carrying after that one. Nice bit of trickery. Tchouaméni. And it's Forlan. Roberto Carlos does well to get it back. Pull it. Tchouaméni. And he was quick to react. Can he get it through? And Cruyff! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Cruyff clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
No, he didn't quite meet it right. David Villa chasing after it and reclaimed it in a trice. Van der Vaart. That's going to go a long way. And smartly reclaimed. And it's Ronaldinho. Pull it. Pull it! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Vieira, a player who needs no introduction. Now it's Roberto Carlos. And here's Eto'o. And he thumps it clear. That's a throw. Cleared away. Oh, it's come loose. And he's managed to get rid. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Cruyff. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Van der Vaart. Ronaldinho.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicked it back promptly. It's Eto'o! Really nicely worked opportunity, that. Some lovely exchanges.
Eto'o had the chance of finishing off a fabulous move. At least we saw some terrific high-tempo approach play.
Van der Vaart looking to get on the end of this. He has found the way through. Maldini gets a foot in here. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Ronaldinho. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That looks a good ball through. David Villa! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Not the most accurate pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. Vieira! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Certainly made himself a big nuisance in applying the pressure to force the error.
Looking for the run. Somewhat off target.
There will
White.
be 1 minute added time.
Gently done. Van Dijk getting this one clear. And that's been won straight back. Roberto Carlos gets across and deals with it. He's found a way past. He's got away. And they've got rid. And that'll be the last act of the first half. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal. But it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. Here we go again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Roberto Carlos. And they've got a throw. That looks a cracking ball. Engages and forces him off the ball. Deftly away. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Hullet. Looking for the runner. Oh, important interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Forlan.
Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Goalless still, and either side really getting onto the front foot. And that is as far as they're going to go. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position.
And Hullet! It's in! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, good defence is built on positioning, communication, and you've got to have a desire to attack the ball, but they were found really wanting then on all three aspects. Nobody took charge.
Substitution on the field.
Number 16.
Time then for the first
Rodri.
substitution of the game.
Number 23.
So we have the first goal.
Well, listen, a few
Number
words of
3.
advice and encouragement from the
Van
manager
Dijk.
during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Coming on
That
the field.
defending is unapologetically
Number 19.
persistent. It's almost
Messi.
personal,
Number
and it had to be.
14. Neymar. Number 22.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's been cut out, well played.
The attendance for this match was 80,314.
Bellingham. Neymar. And he's there to clear it. Back in one, climbs up big! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
That's really well cleared. Bellingham. Thuram. Cruyff. Now it's Hullet. And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
White. No way through there. He can get that clear. Looking for options for movement. There's the hit! Sticks it away! 2 to the good! They have breathing space!
Milan clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.